Kirk 916, positivity, motivation, never settle for average. You know how we do it over here. Go pick you up some merch at bigkirk916.com and wash your funky ass. Get that ass clean. You know I got that soap that will have you smelling fresh. Yeah, man, if you are in your late 30s, your 40s, and you're still trying to get street cred, man, you are wasting your life. You have pretty much let things just pass you by, because your street cred, man, should have been done a long time ago. That's something you get when you're in your teens, when you are still rambunctious and doing stupid shit, getting tattoos on your face and all that kind of stuff, where you know that at the time you're doing it, you don't think there's a consequence. But as you get older and you mature and you start living life and you traveled, hopefully you've traveled and lived some type of life outside the hood, street cred, you realize, ain't really shit. If you got it, you got it by default because it was just something that you did along your journey. But if you're a grown man and you still trying to get a name for yourself in the hood, come on, man. What kind of man are you? What kind of example are you setting for your kids? You got to be one of the most pathetic individuals out there if you're still trying to put in work and bust up people in the hood and just do stupid shit. I mean, come on, man. You should be worried about your family. You should be worried about building your legacy. You should be concerned with the future of your kids and your family at that point. You're at a maturing stage. You're at a stage where you're reflecting. You've then lived and seen some shit. You're not going to still be getting neck tattoos and running up in stores in your late 30s and 40s. Come on, man. Man, it just blows me away when I see older cats still doing dumb shit, and you wonder why our young people are so lost, why they're so disconnected, and they don't know what to do with their lives. And I can't blame a lot of them because they never had any proper role models in their life. Even with a proper role model, you can still make mistakes. I'm not here trying to judge somebody who's gotten caught up. I've gotten caught up a bunch of times, and I didn't have anybody at home robbing and stealing. It was something I chose to do. But at the same time, as I got older and I reflect, that's why I share in my videos a positive message. I clown around sometimes too, but I try to lead by example. There's a lot of situations where I could have reverted back to my old ways, smacked some dudes upside the head, maybe gotten violent, but I have to think that I have so much more to lose now if I do those things dealing with a situation. And believe me, I've been in some instances where, some people have burned me, and I've just played with different ways how I could get them dudes. But I just realized that, man, now I gotta do civilized actions, and I can't take those chances, man. I can't put myself in a situation like that. And I realized I have other options. Whatever the financial transaction was, I could always get that back. I can't get my life back. You catch something for doing something, man. I mean, that's time gone. I've already lost a decade. I don't want to lose anymore. So I got to rationalize my moves. So you look at a grown man and the influence he has over so many young people, especially, these kids who want to be the little G, baby G and all this stuff, man. I mean, dude, you can do so much by simply guiding these young men in the right direction. giving them some type of proper words of inspiration. They need it. Not everybody's going to make it in the NFL, NBA, MLB, or the rap game. But, a lot of you OGs, man, you got the game where you can teach these dudes to go and learn a trade, how to maybe some of these kids even have potential to be doctors and lawyers. That's not even talked about a lot in the black community. Engineers, if you tell these guys and give them the confidence, it's all about the confidence. It's all about the belief within. And I've always, pushed the thought that, hey, man, if you think it, you could be it, and you never give up on your dreams. I've always been a true believer that if you have a vision, it's there for a purpose. So, man, let's give these young people a vision that's gonna benefit them, rather than going backwards. It's like these dudes, they're millionaires and they want to go shoot a video in the hood and show people, oh, do you think people in the hood want to see your ass up in there flossing on them? That's why shit be happening. You got these dudes, they can shoot a video anywhere. They've made it. They can be on a yacht. They can be in a mansion. They can be in a nice part of town. Now, they want to take they flossing ass to a place where people are scraping their knuckles and wonder why they get robbed. Wonder why, and I'm not saying that the robbery is justified, but look, man, there comes a time where you got to realize that, trying to revert back to that to get some type of credibility, you're beyond that. And, I'm talking about, in particular, the French Montana incident and some of these other guys. You got Stephen, I think it's Stephen A. Jackson checking in the O Block. Dude, you're grown, you're a millionaire. Checking in for what? Why are you promoting that? Why are we promoting this low energy shit? There's so much more we can be promoting as a culture, but I understand the influence of gang culture. I understand that it drives everything from sports to entertainment, but these same individuals, a lot of them have changed, and the ones who are really about that life, they're not really out there promoting it like that. They have, went and got jobs and trades and businesses, and they're trying to do something on another level. But then you have these celebrities who never banged, or some of these cats, maybe they were good in sports, and then, they made it out the hood. They want to go back and, get that street cred. Man, look, if you've made it to the NBA, NFL, or any major league sports or entertainment, man, you got all the credit you need because you shown through your actions. So going back to try to prove something and still do stupid shit, man, that's a dumbass move, man. That makes no sense. That's the problem with black culture right now. Is, a lot of it don't make sense. You got a lot of smart dudes, and most of you guys, you can talk shit or whatever, comment, but I've been around some smart brothers in the pen and had some really deep conversations. And most of these cats, they got locked up when they were in their early 20s, and now they're in their 40s and 50s, and they see what's going on. And, I wish, I could get more of those cats on my channel to share their message, man. But they would tell you the same shit, man. And look, that shit is old. They wish they would have made better choices. So I share with you guys because I want you guys to win. And, when I see old cats trying to do young guy shit to try to show off, I'm like, man, these are some straight ignorant fools, man. They lead you guys. They're trying to endorse that shit to keep you guys perpetuating foolishness, and it's not the way, man. You got so much more. Don't buy into the bullshit they selling, man. And I'm not even saying buy into what I'm selling. All I'm saying is make better choices as a young person. But for sure, if you see an old person still talking about that dumb shit, he ain't somebody you want to take advice from. And the sad part is when you have successful people who are promoting that dumb shit, they part of the agenda. Big Herc 916.
Get your hygiene game up. Go wash your ass. Go to bigherc916.com and pick you up one of our bundles of soap. We have oatmeal milk and honey, monkey farts, butt naked scrub, island citrus scrub, cool water, and howling at the moon. And get your nutsack right.
Stop walking around with a crusty butt, smelly ball sack, and a funky hoo-ha. Big Herc said wash that ass. Pick you up a t-shirt at freshoutseries.com.